Hello, everybody, and welcome to What Are We Talking About? Today, we're talking about Ant-Man. Just came out in theaters. We just finished watching it. What are your first thoughts, Logue?
I liked it. It was another good Marvel film, but I did have a couple small complaints with it. It hasn't, I didn't think it held up or hasn't brought anything that previous Marvel films has.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I liked it quite a bit as well, but I agree with you. It kind of it was like it was a little bit of a step down almost, but I don't want to say that in a bad way, because you don't always need to save the whole world, even though they kind of implied that they were saving the whole world. It felt like a smaller story. Yeah. I don't know. Some of the positives for me, though, were Michael Pena was hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely was. It definitely had its moments. It's more of a comedic.
Yeah,
film
it was pretty funny. Like, there's quite a bit of laughs throughout it. Not like, I mean, like you were saying earlier, they showed quite a bit in the trailer. So if you haven't seen the trailers, you're going to be a little bit better off. But
no, trailers,
it's still good.
Trailers seem to give away a lot of the main events that happen in the movie, so you can already anticipate what's going to happen, how it's going to happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's still fun nonetheless to watch.
No, it was, and I liked how they tied in it. Like they did, I think they did a good job of tying in the bigger Marvel universe. Like, I mean,
bringing Falcon in.
Yeah, there'll be spoilers in this, by the way, if you didn't already guess. But yeah, the part with Falcon at the Avengers, whatever, the new Avengers building, that was pretty cool. And at the very end, the after credit scene with Bucky and Falcon and Captain America.
Yeah. Leading into Civil War.
Yeah. No, that's pretty. It seems like
so far that we got Ant-Man, Falcon, Captain, and
Hawkeye, and Bucky.
Oh, and Winter Soldier.
And it also, the mid credits scene was Hank Pym giving Hope Van Dyne the new and improved Wasp suit.
Wasp and confirmed. Ant-Man too.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a good Marvel movie. Like, overall, it's better than some of them. It's worse than some of them. And I would say one thing that kind of bugged me a little bit was like Corey Stoll as the villain. Like, he was good, but I don't know. He was the same as with all the other Marvel villains. He's not that great of a villain.
He wasn't very. I feel like he wasn't very developed.
No, I agree. He was kind of one note, like, I'm mad at Hank Pym, so I'm going to try and destroy the whole world for some reason, pretty much.
He was... you didn't get to see much of his... Like, you heard what happened to him and why he's like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's kind of like you don't feel like you got to know him all too well.
No, I know what you mean. Like, it mostly focused on Hank Pym and Scott Lang, and so again, like, that's the one problem with most Marvel movies is their villains, and this movie is no exception. It doesn't make the movie bad by any means.
Another one off, by the way.
Oh yeah, the villain doesn't make it through it. But I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. It wasn't like, I don't know how to really explain it. It was different than the other ones, but it wasn't so fantastic that it's going to change the way that we see Marvel movies. Yeah. It wasn't Captain America Winter Soldier. So overall, I don't know. Let's try and rate it. I would probably say that I'd give it a 7 to 7.5 out of 10. What about you?
Well, other than they showed too much in the trailer, so I already knew what was going to happen. If not, I would have been a little bit more into it. And they tried to have a comedic feel to it. Like, it was funny. It was definitely supposed to be
it was funny. I laughed quite a bit.
Marvel movie, but it wasn't either they had given too much away in the trailer, or I just didn't find it that. But like Guardians had
hilarious.
that serious and comedic
Mm-hmm.
tone to it.
It did.
Whereas this was supposed to be a lot more comedic than serious, and I feel like they didn't deliver on the
I don't know
comedy
what
side of it. So to rate it, I'd give it about 6.5, 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I would say that it's good. I definitely watch
yeah.
it, but there was lacking just something. I don't know what it is. Some X factor that I can't really put my finger on to hold it back from being that Guardians or Captain America Winter Soldier level.
Yeah.
Because it was different than the other Marvel movies. It's a heist film. It's not like any of the other films that we've seen. It was funny. Paul Rudd was really, really good as Scott Lang. But I don't know what it is. There's just something that holds it back from being the greatness that it really could have been. But I noticed they still had Edgar Wright's name in the writing credits. So like, at least some part of this movie is Edgar Wright's design. So like, everybody can't hate that we still got a little bit of Edgar Wright's design in it. But I don't know. So I gave it a 7.5. Logan give it a 6.5. What do you guys think? Let us know down below. Did you see it opening weekend, or are you seeing it maybe a little bit later? You give us your rating down below too. That's our thoughts on Ant-Man.
See ya.
Take her easy.